Hello, welcome back. This is the third part for the Cooler new product overview. This is Alvin again. Okay, your speaker. And for this section, we're going to talk about more about the liquid cooling components and the liquid cooling kit and the air cooler and notebook cooler. All right, let's start with the liquid cooling components, which is CPU Waterblock. All right, let's check out here. This is called Pacific MX2 Ultra CPU Waterblock. All right, so when you heard the Ultra, you will remember one thing I just mentioned in the last part. Ultra means we have an LCD display built in to the product. So it's a CPU Waterblock. We have a 2.1-inch LCD display, like we mentioned before, and it can only be controlled by the TT RGB Plus 2.0. The software, and this is CPU Waterblock. The purpose and the original idea we decided this is CPU Waterblock because we have a display on all-in-one. So, you know, most of the people want to buy the all-in-one, want to use water cooling or liquid cooling. I say 80% of people will choose all-in-one, but there still got 20% of people will choose the liquid cooling composite to build your own system. So we decide to, you know, have the benefit and his display to provide this is an experience, best experience to the DIY user. All right, so we have the MX2 Ultra here, the CPU Waterblock for this DIY liquid cooling users. And this Waterblock is a central inlay design. So although the inlay outlet is under the bottom of the Waterblock, but it's a central inlay. So keep your CPU down and give you best cooling efficient and cooling performance. Let your system, your CPU, give you best output of performance. All right, this Waterblock, the CPU Waterblock, will be soon ready. It's around early Q3, so you know, keep you. So it's coming soon. Okay. Then next one, we have lots of new product with colorful, multicolor thing, right? So for Coolant, we're going to give you a new color option. It's called Ultimate Gray, right? Because right now we have the P1000 series. We got the blue, red, green, yellow, you know, like 6 different colors, but we don't have a gray. Gray is, I think it's a very stable color. It's a little bit cool, a little bit mistaken, and you know, so this color is, I think is pretty nice. All right, it's the P1000 Ultimate Gray. All right, let's move on to liquid cooling kit. First, I want to say is the high-end one is called the CLM 360 Ultra Hot Tube Liquid Cooling Kit. So when you see Ultra again, which means that there's one of the product have an LCD display built in, which is our CPU Waterblock. That's you probably will see in the familiar. Yes, we just talked about the Waterblock a couple seconds ago. It's the MX2 Ultra. All right. So once the MX2 Ultra CPU Waterblock is ready, we'll put the Waterblock. You can buy the Waterblock separately. Or you want to buy the liquid cooling kit with the CPU Waterblock, you can choose this one, CLM 360 Ultra Hot Tube Liquid Cooling Kit. All right, so we have a ring dual fan inside. We got a 360 radiator. We got a hot tube, PR32-D5 Plus. This is the RGB pump, the rest of them. We got the MX2 Ultra CPU Waterblock. If you're looking for a software control like our RGB Plus 2.0, you want to experience the software, the beauty of the software, you want to experience the powerful function, and you want to have the display on RGB. This one, CLM 360 Ultra, definitely will be your best choice when you build out your own liquid cooling system. All right, for those of don't want RGB, you don't want display, you just want to keep your system, your build just simple and stable, powerful, just care about performance. We got 2 mid-range liquid cooling kit just ready for you. Let me take the call box here, put this here. All right. These two. The new series called the TOUGHAIR DDC hard tube liquid cooling kit, and another size TOUGHAIR C240. Two different sizes radiator you can choose from. So for this one, you see the first words inside the product name is TOUGH, which means we got TOUGH fan inside, right? TOUGH fan is a pure powerful fan without RGB. It's very stable, it's powerful. The fan speed, the material, the structure, the fan hub, everything is the best quality and the best performance. So we have the TOUGH fan inside. We got a different size of radiator, it's hard tube, and for pump reservoir we use DDC, pump reservoir combo. And for Waterblock, it's the best-selling CPU Waterblock from Thermaltake. It's called the Pacific W7, but we take out the RGB, just keep it as just simple. So it's a non-RGB version of a Pacific W7 Waterblock. So everything here is all you need to build out a powerful, simple, elegant liquid cooling system with RGB, but just keep performance. All right, so these two, remember, TOUGH C360 and TOUGH C240 hard tube DDC liquid cooling kit. All right, let's move on to the next one. Is the air cooler. Here is a new air cooler. If you watch the January live stream, you know we have prepared a new series called TOUGHAIR air cooler. Okay, for CPU. We got three different models, the 110 and the 310 and the 510. And we think about the questions. For us, Thermaltake, we haven't done a CPU cooler for TR4 motherboard, which is for Threadripper, right? Our team just discussed this in the first half year, thinking maybe it's time to have a CPU cooler for the Threadripper, which we call the TR4 or TIX40, whatever. So here is the color box here. TOUGHAIR TIX40. All right, it can support the Threadripper CPU. So the most important thing you will care about is the copper base. See, it's big, fully covered the CPU. So don't worry about this. Anything the copper base will not cover the CPU. All right, and we got multiple heat pipe. The heatsink redesigned like TOUGHAIR series. It's very beautiful and efficient. And we use a concept that TOUGH fan. It's not TOUGH fan, it's a concept that TOUGHAIR. We keep all the things, spec and the structural material the same like TOUGH fan, but we take out the metal hub, all right, to keep this as cost efficiency and give you the reasonable price with the best performance. That's what we want to do, and always it's a principle to do the product. Okay, this is TOUGHAIR TIX40. All right, so it's will be available in Q3. Okay, everything we just discussed, we talk about today will be available in Q3 in the middle August or early August. Okay, this is a CPU air cooler for TIX40. All right, next, which is the MB cooler. Okay, it's an MB cooler. You know, since there's the world has changed a lot during the pandemic, and laptop is a really strong demand. Everyone's buying the laptop, and so the MB cooler becomes a really critical product, because people buy the laptop, they want to cool down their laptop when they use the laptop at home all day. So MB cooler is really popular since last year. And there's one model from Thermaltake for the MB cooler called the Massive 20 RGB. It's a big one, it's a giant. And the sales value is pretty good. So, but people is asking, can you make the size smaller? Because my laptop is not that big. and the MP cooler is too big. I want a smaller one, just give it the little brother, okay? I will buy it. So we come out this called the Massive 12 Max. Massive 12 RGB. It's RGB design like his big brother, 12 RGB, but the size is smaller, supported to 15 inches MP laptop. So if you're using the standard laptop or business style, or even this gaming laptop with under 15 inches, this one can definitely just meet your demand, to cool down your laptop. And the RGB is still beautiful around the MP cooler. And then also we can adjust the fan speed because inside the MP cooler, the center is 120 millimeter fan. The fan speed is powerful, and the fans are powerful enough to cool down your laptop. All right, so MP cooler will be available soon, just maybe around next month. So, all right, that's pretty much the cooler new product overview today. And if you have any suggestion, any comments, please leave to the comment area. We'll find the answer with feedback soon. So hope you like our new product. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.